Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Wow, it's weird saying that.
Yeah.
It's been 6 months since we posted, but we are gonna let you guys know why, and this is gonna be kind of like a life update. And then after today, we're gonna do a bunch of fun videos that have been trending on YouTube that we've seen that we've been wanting to do. There's just been a lot going on, so let's get right into the video. Okay, so starting with, I think our last video ended in like January, but nothing really happened from January until like March. So I guess we're just gonna start with our March and like go from there all the way up until where we are now, which is July. So in March, I don't really think anything's happened with me. I was still at the doctor's office. We were still both working, trying to figure everything out as to what we're gonna do later on in life, such as school and everything, which we'll get more into in a little bit. What happened with you? I don't think...
The only thing really with me was I quit working at the salon I was working at and decided to go back to the diner that I was working at before I went to the salon.
Which we had both worked at before, so she just went back to where we came from.
And the reason, we'll get more into the reason that we both went back to the diner, because once we get farther along, it'll make a lot more sense.
If we go in chronological order.
It'll make more sense to you guys as to why I went back and everything with that.
So I think also in March, Allie kind of brought it to my attention, my family's attention, that she was looking at apartments with her boyfriend Aaron, which we're filming in right now. So we'll get into that later. So she kind of brought it on us, and she was like, hey, I've been looking at apartments. I think we're gonna wanna go out on our own. And I was really excited for her, and I helped her look. And so I think that was another thing that was mentioned in March, but I think that was it that happened in March.
It happened at like the end of March.
Beginning of April-ish.
And then there's like a whole ordeal of how to get the apartment and stuff like that. So then it took a couple more months and a bunch of other crap. So we'll explain that later as well.
Yeah. So then so that's pretty much it for March. So then in April, I don't think much really happened in April. It was me and Brandon's 2 years. You guys haven't seen him on the channel, but I'm sure you will soon. We hit our 2-year mark that we've been together. Allie started narrowing it down to a few apartments that she was looking at. I think.
Yeah.
I don't think there was much that happened in April. I think we were just trying to get everything situated.
We just were looking at a couple different apartments, and I
kind of got it narrowed down.
Yeah. And actually talked to my father and sat down with him and talked to him and my mom. April. Yeah, that's
wasn't really much.
No.
But May was a pretty big month. At the beginning, was it the beginning of May we went on our... The beginning / middle of May, we went on vacation to Vegas. If you guys don't know, our grandma does live in Vegas. So when we go...
But we're also super big into like supercross, motocross, stuff like that. And
there was a big event that was happening in Vegas, so we just kind of took a longer vacation.
We hung out with family.
Hung out with our family.
Lost our luggage a couple of days.
Yeah, our luggage got lost, so that was kind of irritating, but it is what it is. We got it back. So we went to Vegas. When we got home, there wasn't really much.
Ashley turned 20.
I turned 20 at the very end of May.
And that's actually when I started eating, or decided that I wanted to be vegan. So I went and started doing that, which I still am. I still eat vegan. Nothing that come from pretty much anything living. So I started doing that.
Which she's been doing very well. So she started doing her vegan in May, and it's July, so she's been doing really well with that. If you guys don't know what vegan is, you pretty much can't have anything that comes from an animal. No milk, no eggs, no meat, no cheese.
Pretty much nothing.
Anything that came from an animal, it's a no-go. So it's a pretty hard diet to do, but she's been doing very well. So we're proud of her for that.
And you actually feel so much better once you're doing it. Like, I don't feel like tired as much anymore. Like, I actually have
Just feel
energy
better.
to do stuff. Like, I just feel so much healthier.
Yeah.
Just in the 2 months that I've been doing it. And it's just, I didn't think in that short amount of time that I'd be able to feel any type of, like, different.
Yeah.
But, like, I totally do.
Yeah, she's been doing very well. So I think that was it for May. May, my job at the doctor's office offered to transfer me to another location, which I had agreed to do. And then thinking later on about school and other work and everything, I just decided that maybe that wasn't such a good idea. And again, you guys will hear about that in the June portion of this video.
Yeah.
But so I did tell them yes that I would transfer to another location, but then I decided maybe not. So, which leads us into June. A bunch happened in June, obviously, because it was last month. It was one of the biggest months for both of us, I think. So
we both decided to enroll in cosmetology school here in
which we had been
Michigan.
thinking about it since, a while. Allie's done a little bit of cos school. I've done none, just because I was mainly like, I want to work right now. But
And you were just so, like, you didn't know
I didn't know
what you wanted to do.
and I didn't want to go and spend a bunch of money if it wasn't something I was going to be doing or enjoying.
Right.
So obviously I love cosmetology. I love hair. I love nails. So I knew that this was probably going to be the best option for me. And then for us to go together, it's going to be so much fun and so much more easy on the both of us. We'll get to
Especially because when we are going to go to school, it's about an hour from where we live.
Yeah. So I guess leading into that, I decided that I was going to give my 2 weeks to my job, because to be able to go to school 40 hours, work 40 hours, it was just going to be I wouldn't say too much, because I know I could do it. I'm a very motivated person, but I think to be able to put my 100% to school and work was just going to be too much. I was going to be going to work from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., going to school from 4:30 or 4:45 until 10, and then we're still an hour from home. It's a lot to do, I had to make the hard decision of
So when Ashley
quitting.
got offered the job, she originally said yes because it was literally 15 minutes from school.
But it would not allow us to carpool together.
Right.
So there was
Because
really
I would
no
still
point.
be working an hour away from school.
So there was
And we
no
already
point.
agreed, or we already planned on carpooling together, so, like, none of it just made sense.
So I think it made it a little easier on me knowing that it would help my sister and I both out. So I just had to pull the trigger and let my job know, hey, I'm putting my 2 weeks in. I'm no longer going to be a part of,
Well, and that wasn't really the only reason why you quit the
No,
doctor's office either.
Yeah, there was a bunch of little stuff that had kind of helped me make the decision.
Right.
So I think with school and being able to ride with my sister was probably just made it the easiest way to just do it.
Right.
So with all that being said, I went back to the diner as well, which I had previously worked at too. We both worked there. We both quit. Now we're both back. So, and our manager there is gonna put us, she's gonna work it out to where we can go to work and we can go to school together.
Because we're going to night school. So our night school is 4:45 to 10 p.m.
So we'll be able to
we'd be
work
working
8 to 2.
Yeah.
So it'll give us a little bit of time to come home, get a snack, get, ready, because you got to look presentable for cos school. Get to school, because like we said, it's an hour away.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that just tied it all together and made it super easy. So that's pretty much it for work and school. June was a huge month for Allie, and she can explain why.
So June, let's back up a couple months. I had started looking at new cars because obviously my boyfriend got his license. I know it's a little late, but he got his license, so we were only using one car. With one car, trying to go to work, 2 separate schedules, opposite schedules, and then me trying to get all the way to school an hour away was just impossible. So finally in June, I had this amazing offer come up about a new car for me. So thank you to my dad that helped me tremendously. I was able to get a brand new car. That would make it so much easier for me and Ashley to carpool together, for Aaron to be able to get to work.
Car, for Aaron to have his own car to get
for
to
me
work
to get
when
to
we're
work.
gone.
So it was just amazing. It's like, I don't know, it's just like everything just fell into place. So I got the car about middle of June.
Yeah.
And then, party! I got accepted and I moved into my apartment on June 26th. So that was awesome because after months and months of trying to prove that I made enough by waitressing was, I think, the hardest thing about trying to find an apartment. Like, waitressing,
because we really have no proof of income.
Yeah.
I mean, and what waitresses make, $3 an hour?
Right.
So it's really hard for them to accept you because you don't make enough.
Right.
Which really what you make is your tip. So if you can't tip your server, don't go out to eat.
Right.
So that's pretty much how we make our money. So it was hard for them to, so she had to kind of get like her letter of recommendation. She had to bring in her pay stubs, and like it was just a big old hassle. But they finally called her and accepted, and she signed her lease for a year, and we'll go from there.
So June was a huge month. We enrolled in school. I got a brand new car
New apartment.
A brand new place of my own. Like obviously it's not like my own, but it is my own since I'm in an apartment. But it's just so nice to be able to have that freedom, like with your own car and then
your own place.
Yeah, like I don't know. I'm 22 and it's just like it was just time. So it was time. And
our absolute favorite part of June was we got kittens.
Oh, we
got 2 babies. So we have 2, what were they, 6 weeks? They're probably about 8 weeks now. So they're probably about 8 to 10 weeks, somewhere in there.
Yeah,
they're very little. They're actually right up there, but I think they're sleeping right now, so I don't want to wake them up. Okay. So we got kittens. This one's Allie's, and her name is Kyra.
And I think she farted because she stinks.
Oh, she really does. Oh, she's a little feisty. Put her down. Go get Willow. So that's Allie's. So they were 2 for 1. So, and they were sisters. They're from the same litter. And then this is Willow.
This is little Willow.
So this one's mine. So they were 2 for 1. So we just couldn't say no. And they were from the same litter. They were the only 2 babies left.
Well, and the reason I only rescue my cats and like our animals and stuff. So we got them from the Humane Society. And I only wanted to get a cat for myself. Like, I wasn't planning on getting 2. And then I had Kyra. Well, I didn't have her, but my mom called me up. She goes, "Alyson, I'm at the Humane Society. Are you on your way?" I said, "Yes." She goes, "All right, I found the perfect cat." And it actually so happened to be the Humane Society posted a picture of Kyra the day before and like her whole litter, and she was the only one with Willow left. So then I went in, signed all the paperwork, gave them money for her, she got fixed, all that. And then of course Ashley, being the sister that she is.
And I do not live with Allie. I just want to throw that out there. I don't live with her.
She was trying to convince my dad to get a 3rd cat.
My own kid. I want my own. My mom has 2.
She wanted her own. And I was like, you know what?
Let's just get her. They were 2 for 1.
Well, when we got her, we didn't know that.
We didn't know that. So
but
Allie told me yes, I could get one. And I knew that I wanted Willow. And I didn't even know that they were the same litter. I didn't know they were sisters. So it just worked out perfect. I think, now that I think about it, I would have been really sad if we went home with Kyra and not Willow, because Willow was the only one left from their litter. And to separate them like that, it would have been I don't know.
But yeah, it is kind of hard because Ashley doesn't live with me. It's literally just me and my boyfriend. So, like, to say it's Ashley's cat is funny. People are like, but she doesn't live with you. And I'm like, yeah,
So
I
we
know,
split
but...
the costs. So, like, if Allie has to go get, like, cat food or litter or toys or anything.
Or the vet or anything.
Yeah, like, we pay our halves, and that's how we determine what, and that's kind of, so I do pay for her. She is mine. She just stays with Allie because my dad absolutely says no.
We kind of adopted her as our own.
Yeah.
But it was pretty cool that they were sisters and from the same litter, so, like, they weren't going to 2 separate homes.
So we got kittens. So, and they're little stinkers, but they're babies.
They're so bad.
So so that's pretty much it for June. Obviously July just happened. I mean, 4th of July didn't really do much. So we're both back at the diner. We're both we're going to be going to school. Orientation is the 5th of August. Excuse me. And we'll start school that following week, and then I guess we'll do like an update like later down the road.
We'll do like a school haul and like the
we have a bunch of videos planned. We're gonna try to get back on our grind. We don't have an actual schedule right now just because it is kind of hard with Allie out of the house now, and I pretty much come over here every day though to hang out with her. So but we're gonna try to get back on it, hopefully get you guys a schedule. We got a bunch of fun videos planned, so hopefully we can. I think we're actually gonna film.
It's gonna be easier now because with us going to school and working at the same place, like
we're gonna be together.
To come here,
more
often.
Yeah. So we got a bunch of stuff in mind. So just stay tuned for that.
Hanging this time.
Yeah. So there's just a bunch that happened within January through where we're at now. It's just
like if you guys knew the processes we've had to go through for everything.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just been
for
a
school.
bunch.
To get a car, to get a place, changing jobs, like
we've just been very busy, and
it's just been a lot. So
we apologize, but also we kind of gotta keep our mental health and physical health up. So we're trying to do the best we can.
Our life,
So obviously school work is top priority. YouTube is for fun, but we do enjoy doing it. We do enjoy putting out good content and this and that. So just hear us out, and we will try to do our best to get on a schedule for you guys so that there's no confusion.
But our lives do come first. So
in school and work. We gotta bear with us. So we appreciate all your guys' patience. If you could just share this video, comment down below what you guys would like to see us do. We do have some videos in mind, but we don't have a bunch. So we would like to see, or we'd like to hear what you guys would like to see, because that's obviously what they want to see is what they want to see.
Right.
So so comment that down below. Make sure you like this video. Tell all your friends, your mothers, your brothers, your sisters, everything to subscribe to our channel.
Aunts, uncles,
your kittens. So just bear with us, and we will try to do our best. But again, thank you so much for watching, and we appreciate you guys so much. And we'll see you in the next video, which will be soon.